Greetings, junior soldiers. We're your SRT, back once again for a look at the Bible's hottest topics. Today's subject, obedience.
We know that as Christians, we're supposed to obey what the Bible tells us. But what does that really look like?
After all, the Bible's a big book, and it's full of stories, rules, and ideas. Where do we even start?
We feel like it's always a good idea to start with Jesus. So that's what we're going to do. Come with us as we go back in history, around the time of John chapter 5.
Back to simpler times.
Well, I don't know if they're simpler, but we've definitely traveled to a long time ago.
That's right, Kat. See that crowd back there? They've gathered around the pool of Bethesda. It was this ancient pool that people believed had healing powers.
And one day, Jesus was walking by and saw a man that had been ill for years and years. He'd come to the pool for healing, but he didn't have anyone to help him down into the water.
And so Jesus said to him, "Get up, take your bed, and walk." And the man did.
Right on schedule.
It wasn't the first time Jesus would heal someone, or the last, but the religious leaders got angry.
See, the healing happened on the Sabbath, the Jewish day of rest. No one was supposed to do any work at all, and that included healing.
Jesus said to them, "My Father is working, and so am I." That didn't go over well.
Because they didn't believe that Jesus was God's son, they were super offended when Jesus referred to himself that way. With all their knowledge of ancient law, they weren't prepared to meet the one all their prophets had talked about.
He told them, "You search the scriptures because you think that in them you have eternal life, and it is they that bear witness about me, yet you refuse to come to me that you may have life."
See, the religious leaders were focused on following the law to the letter, completely by the book. But sometimes focusing on the books makes you forget the spirit of what you're reading. By healing people, Jesus was being obedient to the greatest commandments in the law, loving God and loving people the way He would.
And sometimes we let ourselves get so bogged down into the details that we miss the thing we're actually supposed to obey.
Looks like the crowd's breaking up. Ready to head back to the present?
Ready. So that concludes tonight's report, junior soldiers. In our eagerness to obey the whole Bible, let's make sure that every act of obedience centers on loving others.
Obeying God's command to love them the way He would.
Obediently loving them, because they're God's children too.
And those are your marching orders. Signing off.